Ciao ragazzi, my name is Anthony. This club's gonna fucking kill me. This club's gonna put me in hospital. This club's gonna give me a heart attack. This club's gonna send me into an absolute early blood pressure breakdown. This club's gonna send me to the emergency room. This club's gonna ruin my relationship. It's gonna ruin my life. It's gonna ruin all of us. It's gonna ruin all of us. Those chats were a case study for a mental health ward during that game. That was typical Inter, right to a T, teasing us with the most dramatic of meltdowns of all time this season. Fucking Monza. 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 This year's Crotone. Yeah? Yeah? This year's Spal. Yeah? Let's go a little bit worse. This year's Salernitana. Oh my God. Oh my God. Can we just take a second to reflect just how close we were to ending our domestic season early tonight at the hands of the worst season in Serie A? How many goals have Monza scored coming into this game? How many points have they collected going into this game? They scored twice in the first half. Twice. I cannot actually believe what I've seen. And I tell you right now, if Marko Arnautovic didn't get that one back right on the stroke of half time, we would have dropped points here tonight. We would have dropped points here tonight. All that ball and nothing at all in the first half. Void of ideas. The Lautaro goal, definite handball. Definite handball. Flicks off his knuckles. You can see the touch is there. You cannot keep the game going after that. It's a goal. It is a goal. Sorry, not, what do you mean it's a goal? It is a handball. It is a handball. It is no goal. We switch off and Brindelli gets one. I think that's who it was. Brindelli scored. And at that point in time, I think to myself, well, it's 1-0. This Inter team usually needs a kick up the arse or a half-time to restart itself. If we get to 1-0 at half-time, I still think we can come back. Second goal goes in and I think it's done. I think it's done. I think the whole season has gone tits up very, very quickly. The season is saved by Marko Arnautovic. Mostly saved by the intra-play by Lautaro Martinez. But Marko Arnautovic, who I've got to say, for the first 60 minutes tonight, played one of his better games at Inter since he returned to the club a year and a half ago. When he started to get fatigued, he started misplacing every pass in midfield. There was one of his passes where he tried to play it square to Barella and it almost went straight to the defender. The other big disappointment, I would say, would have to be Zielinski, who came on and pulled his calf literally 2.5 to 3 minutes later. Did you not warm up? Did you not stretch? I know that you maybe weren't expecting us to be down by 2 goals, but I also don't expect you to pull up with a cramp straight away. His fitness is a big problem. And now he will be out for about 3 weeks in a period of time where we really need him. We really need a fit version of him, but have we had one? We really need a talented version of him, but have we had one? Is missing Zielinski now really that big of a deal considering how underwhelming and poor he has been throughout this season? Oh, mate. That was brutal. That was actually brutal. Hakan Çalhanoğlu with a Thiago Alcantara-like finish to make it 2-2. At that point in time, I'm starting to get more confident. The people in the chats are starting to get more confident. But me personally, I'm waiting. I didn't think it crossed the line, Lautaro's header. I was full ready to go back with a corner. Then the ref blows his whistle and I'm like, hold on, you can't go back and check that. You've been given a signal. You've been given a signal that it's gone over the line. Every other passage of play is irrelevant. You can't even go back and get that for a push. 3-2. Marcus Thuram misses an absolute sitter to make it 4-2. He should have made it 4-2. He will go back to the dressing room unsure how he missed that. Monza didn't get another look in for the rest of the game. We get 3 points. It's hard to feel fully elated with the points because if we didn't get the points today, we would be finished. We would be done. Napoli would be above us after the week. Juve would probably be like -4, something crappy like that. And we would have our European fixtures and our Coppa Italia to look forward to. We saved our Scudetto season tonight. We saved our title charge tonight. We saved us domestically tonight. And to be honest, if people are going to comment going, Anthony, you're always negative, see what I told you? By all means, do it. Don't act like you weren't there hanging on to your balls all 95 minutes against Monza, yeah? Against Monza, yeah? That's not Torino. That's not Udinese. That's not a good team. That's Monza. Under Alessandro Nesta, for God's sake. Thank God Grace to Jesus. Praise Allah that we got those points today. That every Inter fan on the planet was about to have their worst Sunday of 2025 or their worst Saturday night of 2025. But we've won. And we stay with it. And I guess the only reason I'm not purely elated is because I sit here going, jeez, man, 10 more Serie A games. How are we going to cope? How are we going to cope? Anyway, let's get the best out of this day. 3 points. Ciao.